Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us today at Network Field Day. We are Apstra, and we make intent-based networking systems, and you're going to hear a lot about that today. We try to be demo-focused, like we're going to show you the product and what's real, versus getting into arcane philosophical debates about the meaning of words, which makes me very happy. I'm Derick Winkworth. I'm at CloudToad on Twitter. Presenting today will be myself, Sasha Rakovich, who is our CTO and co-founder, and Damian Garros, who is a consulting systems engineer at Apstra. Last time we were here at NFD 13, way back ages ago, less than a year ago, we were very focused on showing you an application that's built on top of the Apstra Operating System, an L3 clause management app. So it was kind of operator focused. It was, geared towards the people who would consume that application and less on the type of people who would use our platform to build their own applications. This time around, we're going to be doing the developer persona. And what do we mean by developer? Well, networking is a growing field, right? It's there are specialties, there's specializations within networking. There's Wi-Fi people and service provider people and data center people. But when you look at each of those specializations, it's sort of a straight line between like associate and expert, right? In certification terms, it's like one person then that sort of moves up and down that scale, and it's not really broken out very often across many, many people. We see happening in the industry that there's another persona that's appearing and growing in size, and that's the network automation developer persona. So this would be like NetOps or network DevOps. And there's all kinds of open source tools now that help people automate their networks. And this is going to be part of the family now inside of network engineering. And this presentation is really directed towards, well, it's actually directed towards network engineers, but we're going to be talking about the net DevOps persona, because this could be you in a few years, right? If you're a network engineer now or a network architect, and you decide you want to get into network automation, that is a whole specialty now that you can move into. And even if you're not moving into that specialty, you still have to interface with those people. And so this presentation is really about that relationship between network engineers and the people who are going to automate networks. This is a sort of recap. I put out a few videos earlier this year about how networking is all in our heads. And what I mean by that is through the whole life cycle of networking, design, build, deploy, and validate. That used to say operate and now says validate. A lot of what we intend to do with the network remains all in our minds. And what we have in terms of documentation and configurations and the state of the network is a whole bunch of clues about what the network currently is, and maybe you can surmise or sort of figure out through fuzzy logic what someone meant to do. But often, documentation that is made, if it's made, is hard to find and not kept up to date. So over time, the network sort of grows, and whatever was in someone's head, and that person could be you, right? Something you did years ago, and now you're going back and you're trying to troubleshoot a problem or whatever, and you're trying to figure out what you did. And that problem is because it's still sort of all in their head. We don't have a great way of documenting what people intend to do with the network. With Apstra, we capture that intent inside of a data store that's central to our product. And throughout the whole life cycle, whether we're managing device configurations or we're validating the state of the network continuously on a continuous basis, we're leveraging that intent that we capture internally to make sure that we're doing things correctly and that the network is running as expected.